items that she concealed into her purse. We watched her select everything and put everything into that purse.
So, you concealed them in your purse there?
Yes, sir. You can look at my purse.
I'm going to. I'm going to search you too, so.
I have nothing else.
Anytime you don't live in Florida, you have to go to jail for the offense, because rude about it, it's just the fact you're not a resident here, so I have to take you.
Oftentimes, brats wander into stores like they own the place, thinking they can scoop up whatever catches their eyes like they are in dreamland. But the second the cops step in, what hits them next is the surprise of their lives.
Had in her pockets. The larger of the two of the stuff down here that she had in her backpack.
Cool. Why are you stealing stuff?
Just not enough money for
From property for Walmart. So this says you're trespassed from every Walmart location in the continental United States, and
It's all Walmarts.
if you come back to a Walmart and steal, especially in the state of Washington, you'll be arrested for felony burglary instead of getting a ticket for theft in the third degree.
Here are moments spoiled brat shoplifters get the surprise of their lives. Starting with this spoiled brat who glided through Walmart like she had mastered the art of shoplifting. Even with cameras catching her every move, she denied everything until her fantasy was replaced with a hard dose of reality by the cops.
So what did you just take out of the store at Walmart?
Excuse me?
Okay, so loss prevention witnessed you and has you on video taking stuff out of the store, okay?
No. I would rather wait for my attorney.
On September the 4th, 2024, just a few hours before evening set in, Georgia police officers were dispatched to a Walmart after a supervisor reported a young woman in her early 20s who had been caught on camera carting away a lot of drinks. By the time officers arrived, she was already in her car, engine ready, seconds from taking off. With no time to waste, they moved in fast and locked her down, launching an interrogation strong enough to knock the wind out of her.
Hello, ma'am. What do you have right there between your legs?
An unopened bottle of Espolon.
Okay, and where did you get that at?
I got it from a friend. I have also Prosecco.
Okay.
Rum.
So what did you just take out of the store at Walmart?
Excuse me?
Okay, so they just called us and their loss prevention witnessed you and has you on video taking stuff out of the store, okay?
Taking what out of the store?
Merchandise out of the store, all right? So I'm going to have you, so go ahead and set those down for me. I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle, okay? So all the produce, all that kind of stuff on the floor over there, where did that come from?
Algae, Schnooks, and this I've had for a day.
Okay.
Again, unopened.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me. You can, if you want, you can roll the window up and turn it off, okay?
I'll turn, I have no...
All right, do you want to roll your window up? We're gonna step inside for a minute, so that's why I'm allowing you to roll your window.
Why are we stepping inside?
Because we're gonna go see loss prevention. How much have you had to drink?
Me?
Yes.
I haven't taken anything. Everything is unopened.
Okay, all right. We're gonna step inside, okay? It's not an option right now at this point. We're gonna go inside, okay? So you can either walk in peacefully or we can walk you in there, okay?
Here's the deal. The reason that we are here is Walmart Loss Prevention called us and said that there are some items in here that you did not pay for. That is why we're here.
I stopped.
Okay.
Stopped.
That's why we want to walk you in there and see what's going on.
Get it figured out.
No. I'm from New York. I'm not, I don't have my receipt. I have my digital receipt if you guys want to see that instead.
You have a digital receipt?
I do.
Okay.
It's from my sister's card.
Okay.
Is it on your phone?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to grab your phone.
So hold on. I've been here counting and budgeting and all of this stuff, and now you guys just pulled me up. I could have left. Like, what's the problem?
Well, again,
we've already explained it.
The problem is loss prevention is saying that there are some items that you did not pay for.
What items?
That's why we want to go inside and talk to
them. That's what we're going to figure out.
No. I would rather wait for my attorney. My sister lives in Sephora.
Okay.
I'd rather wait outside, bring your supervisor, everything.
So he is the supervisor.
You are the supervisor.
He is the supervisor.
So you witnessed me take things.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
That is what Walmart is. That is what we are here investigating.
Okay.
Walmart is the one. The Walmart associates are the ones that are saying.
Which Walmart associate? Because I
We will
understand
gladly
them.
show you if you just walk in there with me.
No, I'm not walking in anywhere. Because
At this time, the officers had heard enough, and they weren't backing down an inch. They had a pretty good liar on their hands, and if not for the security footage, it was almost certain that she would make a clean exit.
Do you have your ID with you?
do I have my ID? I have a New York State ID. My Illinois ID is coming in next
Okay,
week.
can I have your New York State ID, please?
Absolutely not.
Okay, can I get your name?
No,
Okay.
I don't feel.
At this point, you have to give us your name, okay?
Why
You
is
don't
that?
have a choice.
Because you are the suspect of an investigation. If you
How am I a
listen,
sus-
let me finish. If you refuse to give us your name, you will be arrested for obstructing. Okay?
If I refuse to give you my name, you are arresting
That
me
is correct.
for
That is correct.
For obstructing
obstructing what?
You're obstructing
your
our-
identification.
Yes.
You're not telling us your name
Why would I need to tell you my name?
because we're investigating a crime right now,
What's
and you
the
are the
crime?
suspect in the crime.
What's the
I
crime?
just told you the crime is retail theft. That is the crime that we are investigating.
Can you please tell me your name or give me your ID?
I can wait. My sister lives.
No.
You cannot wait. You can either. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. You can either give us your name, or you are going to be arrested
Arrested for what?
for obstructing a police officer. I'm giving you a lawful order to provide your name and your birthday and your identification.
Legal partner.
No.
All right.
Okay, and then what's your middle initial?
No middle initial. Traditional.
What's your date of birth?
I'm going into the car to get
Just
you.
tell me your birth year, okay? Okay. 140, copy 1. Last of common, first of.
My birthday just passed. My cousin just gave me some credit to get me some stuff so we can celebrate my late birthday. All right. Oh, Midwest is.
Do what? Yeah. I think so. Or did he leave? Did he leave? Okay.
B. Lewis. Can I have your name, please? J. Wolf. What is your full first name, please?
Officer, yep.
Officer Wolf. What is your full name?
Officer.
B. Lewis. Okay. O'Fallon PD?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this because of the harassment I claimed across from the neighbor?
I have no idea what you're even talking
All
about.
right. So it's an Officer Voltron. He did the whole thing. I'm
All right,
the only.
I'm gonna need to see your ID, okay?
I don't have it.
You don't have your New York ID with you?
I have my New York ID.
Did you try her out of New York?
Huh?
I'm talking to somebody else. Copy.
I have my bad motherfucking wallet. Give me 1 second. Yes, it's expired, but I just
I'm not
went in
worried
for.
about that.
I went in for an Illinois license.
Okay.
I know I have like unregistered tags. I have my whole thing. I have not. I
140. Copy 1 by file out of New York.
At this point, everything pointed to her certain guilt, but being a smart one, she just needed to paint her narration of the events to look like someone had made a big mistake. That person most certainly was not her.
Are you okay, do you remember? I was gonna say, do you remember? Where I technically assaulted a older guy, and he had pictures of my sister and my niece. Okay, all right, just checking. This has to be. I have the receipts. I have my sister. She can come down here.
Okay.
She lives on.
So we don't need your sister, but you said you have the receipts. Where and what are the receipts for?
It's a digital receipt for Bacardi.
Okay. Hey, Votrain, you want this?
For Bacardi. This I got at a gas station. This I gotta get it. This I got at a gas station. Everything is unopened. I got this yogurt. This is for me. Stomach
Okay.
issues. My niece, she's a vegan, and a Wonder Bra.
Okay. So, here's the deal. Do you have a receipt from Walmart from the information?
I have a receipt. It was a refunded receipt. My sister has it. That's why I said my sister will come and bring the receipt. I exchanged it, and then I walked out. I'm cleaning my car, and then you guys pull up. I have no qualms about you doing your job. Like, I get it. I'm fine. Sweet Jesus, Midwest is
10-4.
crazy.
All right. So at this point, we need to go inside. If you're clear, then we want to clear this up and make sure.
I don't want to go back inside. I don't want to go back inside simply because if a loss prevention person, if it's the same guy or woman that was looking at my butt and making inappropriate comments, then no, I don't want to. Okay. I'm from New York. I don't need
all right, so what's the description of the person who is looking at you and making inappropriate comments?
Both men and women.
Well, give me a description, physical description.
Medium, black, but I can't say black. He or she was mixed.
Okay.
And there was, look.
All right. So at this point, we're gonna need to go in there. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not going back inside.
Okay.
I have done nothing wrong. I lived here for 9 months. I have nothing. I have a Walmart card. Look.
Okay. And I'm trying to be as nice and respectful as I possibly can.
And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that from all. Like you.
Okay.
And I appreciate that from all of you. Okay. I am not a hot-headed, crazy. Y'all are just doing your job. Like it's fine. But nothing's open. Like honestly, I'm drinking. Like.
Okay. So. We'll get to that portion when we get to that portion. Right now, I just kind of want to figure out what's going on here, okay?
Sure.
So, to make that a little bit easier, if we could walk in there and talk to them.
No. Once I walk into that establishment with the stuff, and then it doesn't matter whether my cousin comes in with her MasterCard and then does, yeah.
Why would your cousin have to come back with her MasterCard?
Cousin? Sister. My cousin.
You said cousin. But
I did say cousin. Okay. I have a million cousins.
Okay.
I have one sister that I live here. Both Fallon.
Okay. All right. So why would she need to come back with her MasterCard? What's going on with that?
Because I was using it on my phone.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm from New York. Like sometimes it.
I got you.
I'll wait until y'all people come out with the footage. Y'all can confirm the footage, and then I can go out here. Other than that, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. Do you go by any other names?
What?
Well, I'm just asking. Do you go by any other names? Okay. Any other legal names that would be associated with your driver's license or anything like that?
Polis.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to hang tight right here then, okay? My supervisor's inside getting video footage and seeing what's going on in there, okay?
Realizing she was going to face a cold hard reality, she chose to play the same bratty games she had been playing from the start, believing she could get away with all that she was accused of.
So, here's the deal. Just watch the video. Okay? It has you in the store picking out the alcohol, right? And then leaving the store without paying for a thing. All on video. That's where we're at. So, right now you are going to be detained for retail theft. Okay?
So go ahead and turn around for me, okay?
That's where we're at. Go.
Go ahead and turn around for me.
Can I?
We'll talk through everything here in just a second, but go ahead. I need to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Okay.
All right, so put your hands behind your back for me, okay? That's all right. If you sit back, I'm gonna reach.
No, go ahead. Nah, you Gucci, just, this is also. I'll see my phone real quick. Jesus Christ, I've been in the back of these shit since I was 17.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna turn up the air real quick, okay? Just so you get some air back there and you don't get too hot, okay?
In the end, she was charged with retail theft. While the other woman glided through Walmart like she had mastered the art of shoplifting, it seemed like we had seen the wildest of brat shoplifters until Ashanti and Amari showed up. Two pregnant teens who felt unstoppable after a few successful runs until their luck ran out and officers delivered a sharp reality check.
What? We can go in custody?
Yeah.
But we didn't take nothing.
You attempted to take stuff and then you went back into the store and ditched it.
So we know, though, that she for surely stole.
Well, how much did you steal? How much did you guys attempt to steal?
Can you explain to me again? Because I don't know why I'm being arrested.
Because you put items in your purse.
I'm going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
For retail theft.
On March the 14th, 2024, on a rainy afternoon around 12 p.m., 3 officers from the Muskego Police Department were dispatched to a store in Muskego, Waukesha County, Wisconsin. The manager had reported 2 bratty teenagers identified as Ashanti and Amari caught on camera stuffing their bags with a load of unpaid baby clothes and shoes.
You do have to get it.
I'm saying, like, I don't have anything on here. Yeah, I got mace in my phone. You got mace on you? Yeah. Where at? Don't reach for it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I just asked for something.
Hold on, It's got a lot going on. You want that.
You got one of the others?
Just do it.
So we can go in custody?
Yeah.
But we didn't take nothing.
You attempted to take stuff and then you went back into the store and ditched it.
We didn't, though. We had stuff in our hand. We never left out with it.
This lady was on that officer behind you was on the phone with the asset prevention guy. They said they even got you on camera. Okay, so all this stuff that you'll be able to see too. Okay, we didn't just show up here out of nowhere, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So this will go in front of the court, so we can go on the cameras and they'll deal with it.
So we gotta get charged today and then.
There's a lot of questions we gotta answer. Have you been arrested before for retail theft?
Yes, we have.
Okay, have you been arrested before for retail theft?
Everybody still eating. Y'all see that? Exactly.
Well, I know that the loss prevention agent wants her.
She doesn't.
Take her custody. So I have to figure out about you, and so I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
Logged in known subject with the orange hair registered on her that vehicle.
You didn't successfully take anything, but the attempt is what I'm explaining.
Right, exactly. We can hear you for Easter stuff. What's going on? That's so irritating.
So we have to
But you're gonna take her, I'll identify her, and then I'll meet up with you guys in a second, okay?
You're gonna take her. These are. I have not searched
I don't know how much you
anything.
attempted to steal, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Why don't,
Yeah.
I'll
I gotta wait until I double check.
In fact,
This one.
what's
While the other officers kept the girls under control, one officer broke away to speak with the store manager and gather proper documentation of the thieves. What the manager laid out, backed by receipts, timelines, and footage, was nothing short of mind-blowing.
Okay, this is stuff they initially pushed out.
Yeah, they concealed it in their bags.
Okay.
Opposite exit.
Okay.
West exit.
Perfect. Anyone else with them that you know of?
Just
or?
the two that I saw.
Just the two. Could you come up with like a receipt on this of how much like this
You want
is
it
gonna-
combined? Otherwise, I can try to figure out. Like, unfortunately, that one I didn't have concealment on camera.
What they
the
both?
one in orange, she had concealment on camera.
She concealed. Okay, she did not though.
She had stuff concealed in her bag too. I just unfortunately
Don't know which one it was.
can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know though that she for surely stole it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I know she was walking around with these.
Okay.
For a little bit, and then I think
He said,
she might have,
he said we're 100% that she concealed
because
as well.
she had the Nike things. I think she had socks.
We're just not sure what all because they brought the stuff back in, so we found it all.
Davis had.
So I say we just do a combined total together.
And for both of them?
Yeah,
for an
because
attempted?
well, they pushed it out, so.
Right.
Plus
They walked out. Concealment alone.
Conceal alone, we're good. So he's going to get a receipt and start working on that, but there's enough for her too.
So I know he's going to get a receipt for that and work on it. I'd like to get photos just like we did for our last one. that we just dealt with.
We won't put anything away. I can take photos of the stuff. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Worry about dealing with.
I can assist here.
Yeah, worry about dealing with her. Get her 1080. I'll get photos of this and price wise, and then work on video.
And we're not going to separate. We're just going to do a combined total for both.
We can't. I mean, like, we just know they concealed items both together. These are the items. So I'd imagine. Do we have any priors with them?
Yes. Or I don't know if we do, but they do both have been arrested for retail theft.
So then just do all county with it regardless. We'll set it up together for combined total.
Didn't take long for the officers to gather everything they needed from the manager. The evidence was clear, organized, and impossible to ignore.
Yeah, if you just want to do the full search, Aaron, that'd be fine. In fact, let's move forward. I appreciate your cooperation, man, and we'll get through this. We're as decent with you as you are with us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull the squad up so you don't have to walk in the rain. I'm gonna put you in a nice dry heated squad, and we're just gonna figure this out.
Okay. We're gonna do this for safety and our normal process. Our supervisor is here, so I just gotta follow everything that we're expected to do.
You check that.
She already checked it. I just did a brief look.
Same for everybody. Same for everything. That we're gonna put you in the squad, and that's just gonna go with us.
Okay.
I'll put it in the front with us, and it'll just stay with you.
Okay. I appreciate it.
You good? Yep. So Aaron just did a search. Yep. We'll just do another quickie at the squad. So one quickie just for before we put you in the squad. Go ahead.
Okay, separate your feet for me. Yep.
We just don't know yet. Same, you know.
Okay. Because we did not leave out the store with nothing. We had stuff in our hand, but we did not leave out with nothing.
Sure.
Like,
They'll look at the videos. We're kind of going by what we
I
have.
cannot be doing this stuff. Like, no. Separate feet again. Got to do a side down. Cannot be doing something like All right.
We'll figure it out, man. Thanks for your cooperation.
Slippery. Yeah, can I call someone? Because I'm old. Like, I'm so irritated. Like, this is so...
Yeah, we'll let you, as soon as we can, we'll let you use the phone.
Okay, please.
Yep. We just got to figure this out.
And tell my son, if we have to go to the district, can she come with us?
It just depends on, so if she's not arrested and you are, she can't stay with you then.
Right, yeah, I understand.
But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, as soon as we know things, we'll let you know. You're being decent, I appreciate it, so I'll just let you know everything I know. But I'm going to hang out with you until we figure it out.
After placing Ashanti in the patrol car for health and safety reasons due to her pregnancy, officers turned their attention to Amari, who stood by quietly, waiting for her fate to be decided.
This is ridiculous. I'm getting picked up too.
So what's going on? I'm gonna go to the district and then
Well, how much did you steal? You know, how much did you guys attempt to steal?
I didn't attempt to do.
Okay, there you go. That's your answer. You're gonna probably go to county. County. Yep.
Take that.
What is county?
County charges, state charges.
The jail?
That's gonna depend. We don't know. Do you have any
I'm pregnant too, so can you please not put it too
How far along are you?
I'm 15 weeks.
I'm gonna straighten this one up a little bit because this is small list that keep moving. That's me,
I didn't even get the card anymore. I don't know why. So can you explain to me again? Because I don't know why I'm being arrested right now.
Because you put items in your purse.
No, I didn't.
Pass off on a payment.
She called 1080? Or no?
I didn't put nothing in my purse.
Okay, we'll leave it alone.
But my phone right there too.
Oh, I'm going to 1080 for you seconds.
This is ridiculous. How long is the process? I have like, you gotta be at work. And nothing in there.
Whenever you can, Officer Cortese?
Yes.
I guess for priors, retail thefts, and we'll kind of figure out.
48.
Huh? What's going on?
However many times you've been arrested prior for retail theft is going to play.
You're not going to check
what's
these?
going to happen.
I don't know what they are.
So.
But what if I didn't?
I think I'm taking.
I don't get it because I didn't take
What's up?
I thought I was taking Amari.
I don't know who was taking what, but I just know.
I don't know. I'm not here to debate it with you.
I got it.
Okay.
We don't have no, like, if it should be on camera if that's what y'all see. If that's what y'all got a call about, y'all should see exactly what's going on. I shouldn't have just been arrested.
14, I sent a photo to your
I'm just going to just put everything in your purse.
I gotta go to work.
Where you work at?
Ain't nothing. I work at a group home.
Okay. Alright.
This is ridiculous. You got my phone?
I'm gonna double check to see which car are you guys in?
3.
Alright.
Officer Pax is standing by.
This is ridiculous.
I got my car out over there. Where'd Gamson go?
I think maybe get his car.
Why you gotta hold me, man? Why you gotta hold me?
It's a requirement. Unless you want to sit down right now, you can do that.
Alright, go
Because
ahead.
while you're standing, that's just something that they require us to do. Because believe it or not, people intentionally fall over and act like we pushed them.
We getting accused.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Accused. Cause I didn't take. This is ridiculous, man. I got, man.
Nosy people, huh?
How long would this take?
11 to 14. What's your 20?
Depends.
At first, Amari kept her head down, calm and cooperative like Ashanti. She confessed she was also pregnant and gave officers the impression that she was genuinely remorseful. For a moment, it looked like she might be on the same page as them, but being a brat, that was most likely not going to last.
So what's going on, sir?
Huh?
What's going on?
We're organizing stuff. We're figuring out what we're gonna do with the car. You're gonna get you in a squad here and then probably go to jail, okay?
I'm going to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
For retail theft.
Why am I going to jail? I didn't take nothing.
For retail theft, ma'am. We already explained it, okay?
Jail?
Jail. Yeah, Waukesha County Jail.
In the end, the outcomes were clear and decisive. Amari was charged with disorderly conduct, while Ashanti received a petite larceny charge, resulting in a $140 court fine. Speaking of brat shoplifters, meet Daniela, who was caught red-handed skimming items from her cart.
So then what's the problem? You didn't pay. What do you mean I didn't pay? I'm only 13 years old! You can't do this without my parents' permission! Not if I'm only 13 years old, I'm underage! I'm just a little kid! I'm just a little kid! Buy it for it, I'll pay for it, please! I have the money to pay for it!
On November the 30th, 2023, Target's loss prevention team alerted police to a peculiar situation unfolding at their self-checkout area. A young woman was observed skip-scanning items from her cart. Upon arrival, officers encountered 20-year-old Danielle, who appeared calm and innocent as she tried to walk away with a cart full of merchandise. Her demeanor seemed practiced, and her vague, evasive responses to even basic questions quickly began to raise suspicions.
Yeah, I mean, you have an issue with the scanning machine?
No, I went to the regular register and she scanned me out with the regular register. I didn't have an issue. She fixed it for me.
Who'd you come with?
Why does that matter?
Because there's two of you guys. That's
Yeah, because she came and brought me the rest of the money.
Yeah, so who'd you come with? That way we
She
can
brought
start
me the
there.
rest of the money. Do you want to come talk to the lady that checked me out?
No, I want you to answer my question.
Let's go
Who'd
talk
you
to
come
the
with?
lady that checked me out, please, because I didn't
We'll get there.
take
We'll
anything.
get
I
there.
just literally had to go
Eventually,
to
but
the
who'd you come
second
with?
register and she helped me with the second register.
Who'd you come with?
Like, the person helped me at the regular register.
We'll get there. Who'd you
Why
come
does that
with?
matter?
Because you need to answer my question. So I
Like,
need
she
to know where
has,
she's at.
it's my friend. She has to go to her kids today. It's her kid's birthday today. That's the reason why I came here. Can we come talk to the register? Because she's literally just helped me through the register. I don't see what the problem is.
Alright, so you can walk with this officer. We're going to go back in the store. I'm going to grab your shopping cart. Cool?
What?
We're going to go that way. We're going to go talk and figure it out if you scan everything and pay for everything. If you don't listen, you're going to be placed in handcuffs.
Let's go. We're trying to be cool with you. Come on.
Here she is right there.
No.
Excuse me. Can you please tell the officer that you helped me for $55? Yeah. Everything was fine, right? Yeah, she paid. She paid for everything.
Okay, we got to talk to somebody over here, and then we'll get things sorted out.
Which one she didn't scan?
Pretty much, so the vacuum, the Legos, this, and this stuff in here.
I have to go to 2 different registers.
I know you did. I was watching you the whole time. It's okay.
So then what's the problem?
You didn't pay.
What do you mean I didn't pay?
Yeah. So gift pack is probably going to be these. The water at the bottom, and then Wonder Shop is going to be this bag. Yep.
And the one she didn't pay for is
All these. This bath mat.
Dude, I got the Legos at the first one. I got the Legos at the first register.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And she finished helping me scan me out.
Where's the receipt for that?
I don't know, it's probably there still. If you go look.
Why do you have a receipt for this and not have the receipt for the Lego?
Because I had to go to 2 different registers.
In a desperate attempt to avoid the consequences of being caught shoplifting, she resorted to a shocking tactic, hoping it would get her out of the situation. Unfortunately for her, the officers saw right through it and weren't falling for the act.
We're gonna go in here, alright?
I'm not going in there, yo. Can I have the stuff that I'm not going in there. What the fuck, dude? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you doing? Get your hands off of me. I didn't do anything to you. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get your hands off of me. Get them off of me. I didn't do anything. I paid for this stuff. Get them off of me. Get off of me. I'm only 13 years old. You can't do this without my parents' permission. I'm only 13 years old. You can't do this without my parents' permission. I'm only 13 years old. I'm only a 13-year-old. Dude, I'm literally only fucking 13 years old, bro. You can't do this. Can I call my parents?
You can in a second. Sit down.
Because my parents will like, it's not here and you can't do this to me.
So, knock it off.
Not if I'm only 13 years old. I'm underage. I'm underage.
Is your ID in your purse?
No, it's not.
Or is it?
I don't have it.
So you're not underage then?
Can I just take the stuff I paid for and leave? No.
No, we're beyond that.
You told me to be cool with you.
We would have been doing that if you were cool. And
How did I be cool, yo? Like, what's this?
Man.
Like the lady that just told you that she helped me scan everything out. She just told you that.
She helped you scan for the things that you paid for, yeah.
What's the car shows up with? It's going to be this purple Scion that's sitting right out here. So if you go
Dude,
out
she
our
literally has to go
stores,
pick up her kids, bro. She
our
literally
drive-up
it's her kid's
section is
birthday
right
today.
here, and it's just right
And
across.
she has to go pick them up.
So she's behind a silver Tacoma.
She literally has to go pick up her kids that are like little kids.
As reality began to sink in, Danielle's confidence crumbled and her demeanor shifted to desperate pleas. But it was too late. Her choices had already set irreversible consequences in motion.
Grab it. Let's not get involved. Go to your vehicle. Just leave on it. Hold on. Stop. Chill. Did anybody even say you're going to jail?
Can I pay for this job, please? Can I pay for it? Can I please pay for this job? No, God, you're hurting me.
Stand up. Act like an adult. Stand up. Go into this car right here. Go.
I don't want to go to jail, please.
Nobody even said you're going to jail. Cut the Stand right there and spread your feet. Spread your feet.
He said I could pay for it. I'll pay for all this stuff. Can I please pay for it?
Do you have anything hidden on you?
Can I please pay for it?
Huh?
No.
Okay.
Can I please pay for this stuff?
Quit moving your hands.
I'll pay for it, please. No, I'll pay for it, please. Can I pay for the stuff, please?
We'll get there. Get in the car.
Please, can I buy it, please?
Sit down, put your feet in now.
They'll buy it for it. They'll pay for it,
Go.
please. I
Watch
have
your
the
feet.
money to pay for it.
Watch your feet.
Please, can I please?
As the investigation progressed, the full truth began to emerge. A search uncovered hidden perfume bottles and what appeared to be controlled substances. What initially seemed like a straightforward case of shoplifting quickly turned into something far more serious, exposing a complex and troubling situation.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Munoz. We're gonna get you out and we're gonna take you pictures real quick, okay? So, you've already had one incident, we don't want another, okay?
I swear I won't.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
so sorry.
I appreciate you.
I'm so sorry.
Let's keep it. Where do you want? Let's go ahead and
I'm so sorry.
In the end, she was charged with shoplifting, attempt to escape from the police officers, and possession of controlled substances. Up next is Maria, an 18-year-old spoiled brat who turned a vacation into a shoplifting spree until the cops gave her the shocking surprise of her life.
All right, so these are items that she concealed into a purse.
You're not a resident of Florida, so I can't issue her a notice to appear because you live out of state. So she has to go to jail for it. You're under 21 in the state of Florida. You also cannot be.
That's not mine. That's my mom's.
On July the 13th, 2025 at around 3 p.m., Florida officers were dispatched to a local retail store following a call about a girl caught on camera stuffing her bag with thousands of dollars worth of merchandise boldly as though she owned the place, while her mother and siblings were doing just the opposite. When officers arrived, they made a beeline for the security room where loss prevention had detained her. What they found wasn't just another bratty shoplifter, but an arrogant teenager who clearly had never experienced the bitter taste of consequences.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Tired.
Tired?
Since 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. All right, so these are items that she concealed into a purse. We watched her select everything and put everything into that purse. Is this her ID?
No, this is my bag.
Yeah. So they've been really cooperative. I thought that she was a minor at first, hence why the family's in here. Otherwise, they would have stayed out. But yeah, they've been really, really cooperative.
She's 18.
Yep, just turned 18. Nope. I'll let you talk to her. My printer's broken, so I've got to write the affidavit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Trying to find the daggum. Or read this different. I do like 324, like 65 South Carolina deal. Okay. Your family.
Unfortunately.
She ever been in trouble before?
No, she almost got kicked out of our house by her stepdad for being a speeding ticket. Like,
Okay.
she has been.
Do y'all live here in Florida now?
No,
Or?
we're visiting my parents. We're supposed to leave tonight. I'm going to be meeting my mom for like a early dinner.
She's 18. This is family. They live in South Carolina, leaving tonight for back to South Carolina. She's just turned 18. Mom, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Marija, what we call them, Miranda warnings. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Having those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
Yes, ma'am.
So what happened?
I was just being really dumb. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Everything she asked for, put it in the buggy. Like, we were just trying to get out of my parents' house for like 75 degrees. And they're like, it's freezing in here. Let's go to the store. Get what you want.
Okay. So you concealed them in your purse there?
Yes, ma'am. You can look in my purse.
I'm going to. I'm going to search you too, so.
I have nothing else. I gave him everything.
Great.
I'm not going to see
Do you have anything on your person I need to know about?
No, ma'am. I gave him everything back.
Listen, I meant more along the lines of any weapons.
Oh, no, ma'am. No.
Okay. Alright, I'll just have you stand right here for me. I'm just going to put you there. Let me give phone to mom for now, okay?
She was very calm and cooperative, even after recording her name on the list of interstate shoplifters. However, she would need more than being calm and cooperative to escape the consequences.
So you do have to turn around.
Am I getting arrested?
I have to detain you at the moment, okay? You have tiny wrists. I do like 324, like that, have female detained. Great. Can you have a seat here for me?
Am I getting arrested?
So here's the thing. You're not a resident of Florida. So I can't issue her a notice to appear because you live out of state. So she has to go to jail for it.
Can I drive here? I can drive down to go to court.
Unfortunately, no. There's
anytime you don't live in Florida, you have to go to jail for the offense because our notice to appear is for, like, if you were a resident here, it'd be different. Then if you don't have any criminal history, we
You
could
go
just...
from here to Jacksonville, I couldn't give you one of those words.
Yeah, you have to live...
Can we use like my grandma's address or anything? I'll drive down.
If she has no priors, it's going to just be a misdemeanor offense. I think it's a $500 bond. If you use a bonds salesman, you just pay, I think the minimum's $100, so it'd be $100. So you could go literally right up there, she can post her bond and she can get right back out. But she is going to have a court date, she's going to have to come back for court, the whole deal. So, you know, if she was still a juvenile, it would have been honestly same scenario because you don't
How long
live
does she
here,
stay
so.
if I don't come bail her out?
Until she bonds out.
Or time served, 30 days, 45 days.
So.
I can't. We need a certain stuff. I can't just limit this to your brothers and the rest of the family. She did something so freaking stupid.
I mean, if she has family here and they want to bond her out, pick her up, but.
They're going to do something. They're like heavy church people. They're not even.
You're under 21 in the state of Florida, you also cannot be.
That's not mine, that's my mom's.
Okay, it's in your possession, so I'm just telling you
Yes, ma'am, I
that
know,
you can't have that in the state of Florida until you're 21.
Yes, ma'am, I
Okay,
know.
so it'll go to your mom, but you can be issued citation for that, and that's a whole nother. I'm not going to, but just so you're aware, okay?
It is a whole process. I work in trauma. I watch these guys take people into me. It takes a long time. You have to
I would say, and I'm not just trying to be rude about it, it's just the fact you're not a resident here, so I have to take you. It's, you know.
We couldn't like use my grandma's address or anything to like say that.
You're not a resident. You're a resident of South Carolina, unfortunately.
So now I need to call grandma saying that okay, well, we're not gonna meet you because your grandmother's in jail. For what? For a sunblock that you just put in a buggy?
Do you want first to go to your mom?
Yes, please.
Put your glasses back in here so you don't get lost in this there.
She can't. I know I can't. I don't know that.
She can't have that. And I'll make sure that goes to you.
Can you please fill my phone and text me the time you're going to do it? I have other things for Dr. Sally.
You go ahead. 26. She's gonna be 10-15.
How long is her booking?
Our jail's pretty quick.
Yeah,
just
it's
depends
drive
on how
time
many people are
there,
there.
and yeah, me typing up the paperwork.
End of the shift, so.
Could she like follow it?
I mean, she can.
You can't. She's still gonna have to wait until.
It's probably gonna be a couple-hour process.
I'd say probably about 2 hours because it's gonna take 30 minutes to get there, and then paperwork and then get there.
Take your picture, your fingerprints.
I'm gonna take this with me. They'll put it in her property. When she gets out, she'll get her ID back. Okay.
Her illusion was now burning away fast like a paper in a wildfire, and with every passing second, her reality closed in.
We are supposed to be back in 10 minutes, and then I have to go to jail for hours. What do you think? I'm not gonna just let her sit there waiting?
That's a jail address.
Do you have any phone numbers you want her to have?
I know phone numbers back.
Okay, so you're good on that part. Okay. Will you send me a statement when you get it?
Yes.
With the time, I want to go ahead and.
Yeah, you're gonna send her a link.
Huh?
Send her a link.
Okay.
I'll do that pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I will, but if you can just.
I'll be right back in there.
Whose bag is that?
That's not ours.
Not yours. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Let it be a lesson to learn from. We're gonna go all the way down to that next car.
So what all do we have to do?
Basically, I'm gonna take you to the jail. It's in a totally different town from here. It's about 30 minutes away. I'll work on the paperwork. They'll take your picture, fingerprints. Once you're booked in, you'll have the bond set. Mom or someone, if they want to bail you out, can come bail you out. If they choose not to do that, then you're going to have to sit there until.
Is this gonna be like on my record forever?
Will you stand by real
Do
quick?
you
So I
know
get my
if,
seatbelt.
because I'm going to school to get elementary teacher, will it affect my career? Will it affect my career?
I mean, they'll probably ask you about it.
Leave my seatbelt.
What's the difference between the two?
Felony, you can't own guns, you can't vote, you can't do a lot of things.
What is going on with this?
Is it because it wasn't a certain amount or something?
It's because you're not a resident in the state of Florida.
That's the only reason why.
Can you see if you can get that?
I get there, can I call people or do I have to wait?
You gotta wait till they book you in.
But then there's they have like payphones in the cell, so
They're free in booking.
But they're free in booking, so you can make a call.
Like
for
whenever
free.
I'm waiting to get booked.
No, you.
I'll get the air one back here for you, okay?
Okay. And whenever I get there, I'm gonna be changed out of my clothes too, and everything changed.
What?
They'll change her into like
A jumpsuit.
yeah, and different
orange
shoes.
Crocs. And you get a Florida ID. Say like my girl.
All right, I'll get the air going for you in just a second. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Send the link before you take her off. Yep. And the email, right?
Yeah.
I'll just send it to you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Just what I wanted when I'm tired as crap.
In the end, she was charged with petty theft and sent to jail while she awaited to appear before a judge for a proper trial. While Maria's vacation ended behind bars, she was nothing compared to Gonzalez and her bratty partner, a duo who strutted through Walmart like an untouchable shoplifting crew until the cops blindsided them right at the height of their little fantasy.
Why are you stealing stuff? You're subject to arrest. You'll be arrested for felony burglary instead of getting a ticket for theft in the 3rd degree and then being cut loose. Okay, so that means you go to jail, you face prison time, you face a major fine.
On February the 6th, 2025, officers got a call from Walmart reporting 2 teenagers who thought they were clever by stuffing their bags and jackets with a pile of items and perhaps not minding that loss prevention captured the full extent of their stunt on camera. Upon arrival, the officers headed straight for the security room to sort things out, but what they saw there was far from what they expected, and it left them more than a little disappointed.
Both of those are stolen merchandise. The shorter of the 2 receipts is that stuff there. The had in her pockets. The larger of the 2 is the stuff down here that she had in her backpack. They have said that some of the stuff that was in the backpack was for both of them.
Cool. Oh boy. All right, ladies. I'll read this to both of you so I don't have to read it twice, okay? So, obviously you're not free to leave, because you're not. Both of you have the right to remain silent. You understand that? You understand that? Okay. All right, ladies. So with those rights in mind, are you willing to answer some questions, or we're just going to go about business? Cool. Why are you stealing stuff?
Just not enough money for like that stuff. There's not enough money.
Like life essentials, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just like the fun stuff.
Yeah, the fun stuff, which...
There are 2 more items, these 2 right here, that they pulled out of packaging, so they're not on the receipt.
Life essentials, but like, is our life essentials?
Well, I mean, if you could live your life without any of these things, and you're not going to...
I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's your judgment, not ours, so...
Well, it's also kind of common sense, but that's okay.
Well,
all right.
Okay, it doesn't speak to our common sense.
Oh, well, that's true. That's very true. All right. So this came out of the backpack?
Correct.
This came out of that cart?
Came out of her pockets.
Came out of her pockets?
Yes.
And this was in a backpack that was with
on her back.
Cool. Subtotal 307.97, 25.84. Beautiful. Okay. What do you need for... You got photos of those, so you have names and photos and stuff?
I have the stuff I need written down, yes.
Okay, cool.
As for their excuses, the officers had seen such a thing 100 times before. And just when they thought they were tugging at the officers' emotions, the officers dropped the hammer, laying out the consequence of their action.
I'll explain this form to both of you, and then I'll have you each sign your own individual form. So this is a restriction from property for Walmart. So this says you're trespassed from every Walmart location in the continental United States and...
It's all Walmarts.
Just if it says Walmart on it, you're not allowed there anymore. Like, period. Okay? If you do come back, you're subject to arrest. Okay? Even if you're purchasing items, you're still subject to arrest. If you come back to a Walmart and steal, especially in the state of Washington, you'll be arrested for felony burglary instead of getting a ticket for theft in the 3rd degree and then being cut loose. Okay, so that means you go to jail, you face prison time, you face a major fine, all XYZ. So no more Walmarts, understood? This will be yours. I'll need just a signature. This is not admitting to guilt, just saying that you understand that you're not allowed at Walmarts. Right here on that X. And are those 2 items on the small receipt?
They are not on either receipt because they pulled them out of the packaging that had the barcode on it, so I have to go find them.
Gotcha. But they came out of whose pockets?
They came out of the backpack.
They came out of that backpack. Copy that.
Here, I'll be chasing those 2 items down and getting them
Copy that, sir.
Did you want them on a separate receipt or added to the large one?
I mean, added to the large one would be great, because then it just updates the subtotal for me. Not that it's going to make a difference anyway, it's the same charge, but... Right. Miss Brown, there's that back for you. So, this is a criminal citation for theft in the 3rd degree. Up here is the Whitman County District Court information, their phone number, their website, all that good stuff. There's no court date on the ticket because they'll reach out to you with your court date, so hopefully that mailing address was a good mailing address, otherwise you're going to miss court and then there'll be a warrant out for your arrest. That's no fun. Again, down here, that's the RCW you're being charged with, theft in the 3rd degree, because it doesn't amount to over $750. Yeah. Any questions? If you don't hear from the court, like it says specifically up here, if you don't hear from them within 15 days, you should definitely give them a call and see when you're supposed to go to court, because again, warrants aren't very fun. So there's that for you. Miss Gonzalez, they're having a hard time finding your information in the system.
Did somebody bite this?
No, perforated edge on the printer is crap. Anyway, if you're okay with it, it's your backpack.
Just my backpack. In case we have to.
I'd just like them to check just to make sure there's nothing else in there that you didn't pull out.
And everything in there is mine, though.
It's your backpack. If you say no, it's a no.
I said no.
Okay, cool. Okay. Here's that back for you. Same thing I told them. All the things. No court date up here. Website, phone number, if you, in case you need to contact. It says right here, if you don't hear from them within 15 days, let them know. Because if you miss court, there'd be a warrant for your arrest, and that would be bad. Same crime, same RCW, theft in the 3rd degree. Up here's all your information, my information, agency information, things like that. And the perforated edges on this side are going to match up with her ticket, so like a symbol of your guys' friendship if you feel like it. Okay, got that. Good to go. All right, your guys' trespass takes effect immediately, so we're going to hang out while you guys bail.
Do you have your card? Yeah. Alright. Do we just open the door? Yep. We're allowed to touch the door?
Yep, sure are. You're allowed to walk out the other one, too.
In the end, they were charged with trespass and 3rd-degree theft while they await a court hearing. Unlike Gonzalez and her partner, this trio of brat teens believed numbers made them unstoppable and that the odds were in their favor, as their plan was airtight.
So then she started assuming that I was like gonna steal the stuff from Sephora, and I was like, no, you just need to make sure that they're not making it like seem like we're trying to steal anything. Yeah.
So you never took anything?
Oh no, there's nothing else.
All right.
I didn't take anything else.
All right, put your hands behind your back. So you with retail theft, they're deciding complaints.
On the 10th of April 2025, under the bright sun of Aurora, Colorado, officers received a call from Sephora inside Kohl's. The report was about 3 bratty teens, around 18, who had stuffed a heap of makeup into their bags without paying and were already on the run. When the officers arrived, they found more than just ordinary shoplifters. These teens were unruly, bold, and cocky, and for reasons best known only to them, believed they were untouchable.
Sephora, and I was gonna buy a concealer, and then I was opening to try my shit, which is on my hand, and then she was like, oh, are you gonna take it? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna take it. So then she started assuming that I was like gonna steal the stuff from Sephora. So then I went up to one of the workers from there and I gave her the concealer, and I was like, look, like, so you can know I'm not taking anything, and then I just left the store.
Okay, because she's like saying that you guys took like necklaces and makeup. And...
No, we didn't even get through like the actual call.
We actually told her, and
yeah.
she didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything. She said she was like, sorry about my coworkers' actions, and I was like, no, you just need to make sure that they're not making it like seem like we're trying to steal anything.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I gave her like the concealer back, and she took it back. You couldn't even go and ask her. I gave her the concealer, and it was like this spray sanitizer thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave it back to her, and she just took it back. Yeah.
So you never took anything?
Oh no, we
Okay.
we went to an Ulta, but we bought the stuff there and everything. They see me buy everything. So.
Okay.
One of the girls, playing the role of an attorney, bluntly denied every accusation the store supervisor threw at them. At the moment, it seemed that it was almost over, and the girls might just walk away scot-free. Karma was seated very close to them, and was not going to let the young thieves get away, though.
Can you stop digging your bag?
She's looking for her phone.
Okay, I don't want her digging in her bag. I don't know what's in the car.
You can literally open the door if you want. I don't care. No, I'm just being honest. Like, if you want to look...
Alright, I'm not going to go searching through your car, but
I need a warrant if you're going to look at my car, but
I didn't say... Okay, first of all, I'm not going to do the attitude.
Okay.
I'm not going to have her sitting here digging her bag when I don't know what's in the car. Got it?
Well, I'm telling you.
Great. Okay, I'm telling
you.
you.
She's looking for her phone.
I'm telling you, I don't care what she's looking for. I don't want her digging her bag when I don't know what's in the car.
That's fine.
So lose the attitude. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just like feel like I'm being targeted. But if you want,
Why are you being targeted? Because I asked her to stop digging through her bag?
And I told you why she was digging into her
Okay,
bag.
and I'm telling you, I don't
Okay,
care because I don't know what's in the car.
I apologize. I'm not giving energy. It's just the fact that she's like, oh, hey, like, you know, like, I understand why. Okay, I just don't understand.
Okay, nobody's targeting you. We got called here because you guys were allegedly doing something. That's why we're here.
I'm sorry.
No, we understand.
We understand.
Yeah, we understand.
These girls were full of confidence, acting like they could talk their way out of anything. But once the officers intensified their questioning, that bravado popped fast, and their smooth act started to fall apart.
Did they tell you what's going on?
I'm like really confused because we went to Sephora and I was getting stuff and they even give me a little bag, and then after like a girl, like I seen that she was like walking around behind me, so then I went up to her and I was like, here, like I'm not gonna take this just to make sure, because I feel like you're thinking that I'm gonna steal it. So I gave it back to her. She was like, thank you so much for giving it back to me. And I was like, just tell your coworkers to not make it seem to customers that come in, making it seem like they're stealing or something, because they're not gonna want to come back. And I gave her the concealer and the little spray back, and she just said, thank you so much, I will talk to my coworkers, and just went back inside. And then we came to the car. So I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't take anything. I gave it back to her. It was a concealer and a little spray.
Was it in Sephora or was it outside of
It was
Sephora?
in Sephora.
It was inside?
Yeah, it was in Sephora.
Okay.
Well, we left because we felt like we were just like...
Yeah, we just left because I was like, it was like, I mean, me as like a Mexican girl, she was a white girl, so I felt some type of way because she was just walking behind us all the time. And I was like, usually when I go to stores, like nobody's like looking at what I'm doing. And I was like, I told her, I was like, here, like if you think I'm gonna steal the concealer, here's the concealer and here's the spray. And I gave it to her in her hands. And she just walked back out. She was like, okay, thank you. I will talk to my coworkers about it. And I was like, okay.
Okay. I think at this point they're just gonna check cameras to make sure that everything's legit.
Yeah.
But appreciate you cooperating.
No, yeah, it's good.
Admittedly, the girls had done a good job covering their tracks, but they had one big problem. Like many other stores, there was video surveillance, and it could save them if they were being truthful.
Can I talk to you? To me? Yeah. Can you step out with your purse? Alright, I'll talk to you here. So I just saw video surveillance. So do you want to tell me what you took?
I can take your elbow.
Alright. So here's the thing, like with polls, they want to sign complaints when people steal. So I can for those who the best, okay? So I'm gonna get the complaint.
How long am I gonna be arrested?
It just depends. Is there anything in your pockets that belongs to Cole or anything sharp or anything that knives, weapons, drugs, or anything?
12223.
I just got my vape.
Oh, perfect.
It's just a little pouch it just had. It was a little broken. I don't know why I had it then.
Is there anything else in your clothes that I'm going to find right now?
I just got my vape and then I don't know what I got.
So no other purses are going to pop up?
I think I just got like a couple things that my friend gave me.
What else is in this front right pocket?
I got my vape.
The vape is right there.
I got 2 vapes.
Okay. There's there.
Is that yours or is that Cole's?
That's mine.
It didn't fall off of this?
So probably.
One of the girls had clearly been caught stuffing items into her bag, and there was no talking her way out of it. Meanwhile, her friend sat in the car looking smug, convinced the officers would wrap things up and let them go. But the cops were just getting started.
Alright, can you step out so I can talk to you? Yes. Alright, so other than you putting that in your bra, what else did you take? Alright, I'm gonna search you, so put your hands right here. Just put your wallet and phone down. Turn around. Okay. You don't have anything else, correct? Okay.
How did your friend get that?
What?
How did she get that when it was in your shirt?
She got one.
You got the other one? Where'd you put the other one at?
I'll be real with you. I'm be honest.
Okay, and
That's
there's
me.
nothing else.
There's nothing else.
All right.
I didn't take anything else.
All right, put your hands behind your back. The watch is yours?
Huh?
The watch is yours? Yeah, you'll take your phone. Come to the back. All right, turn this way. All right, spread your feet. What's this? Is that like a vape?
Yeah.
Just gonna put this right here. So other than that, nothing. Nothing. I'm not like your friend. We're not gonna start finding like random stuff everywhere.
I'm gonna fight you.
Okay. No, find random stuff. Okay.
I'm being real with you.
While two of the three girls had already been exposed as seasoned shoplifters, the third might be innocent, but it was left for the officers to uncover.
Okay. Can you step out?
Yeah.
All right. Pockets. The jewelry.
I just have this one.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Put your hands this way, or lean up against the car. All right. Spread your feet. There's nothing sharp in your pants, in your pockets. All right.
Wait, can I please just on the possible, please?
So you with retail theft, they're codes of signing complaints.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, what we do is you go down to our station, get fingerprint photographs, and you get released on into and get a
Then could I come back for like my stuff? Or
you're able to come back for your car?
We're gonna get banned from the store. Okay.
Yeah.
In the end, they were charged for retail theft and banned from Kohl's. While Gonzalez and her partner were caught trying to lift a few items from Sephora only, these bratty teens took shoplifting to a whole new level, hitting multiple stores like that was their only occupation.
What's happened?
What?
You came running out of the store.
They just stole a bunch of stuff out of the street.
Well, sounds like that's a little different, right?
Like, just be honest, like, yeah.
Bring that purse with you.
Okay. Who gave you the stuff that was stolen, sir?
On December the 9th, 2023, police were called to a shopping center where three teenage girls turned a petty theft into a multi-store crime spree. What began as a small shoplifting attempt snowballed as their confidence grew with each grab. However, their luck ran out when they faced an unexpected obstacle during their getaway.
What's going on?
Nothing, we just headed back home.
Well, what just happened?
What?
You came running out of the store.
No, my babysitter had called me and told me my daughter was having a fever.
Your daughter's having a fever?
Yeah.
Is this your car?
No, this is her car.
Whose?
Her.
Yours? Do you have your license with you?
No, I don't have my license with me. First off, sir. Okay, sir, yes, sir. We went inside the store, sir. You really want me to be honest, sir. Like, I tried to get something out the store. But then after that, they was like, she like, don't come back here. You guys can get out. So we ended up just leaving the store.
Which store?
The store that's, over there.
Okay. So did you guys take anything?
You didn't take anything?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that makes sense.
Good, they just stole a bunch of stuff out of City Street.
Well, sounds like that's a little different, right?
Yes.
Do you have your...
Okay.
Well, I'll have you step out there and we'll talk for a minute, okay?
I'm okay, I'm just trying to get the citation for him.
Do you have your ID with you?
No, but you can look me up in the system.
Okay. What's your name?
Tanija, Tanija. I don't got nothing in my pocket.
All right. Well, while we investigate this, I'll have you step out here with me. You can just leave that there. Do you have any marijuana on you?
No, I don't got
Did you smoke earlier?
earlier before we came here when we was at our hotel, but
Okay.
I hope I don't go to jail because I gotta go get my baby.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs for a minute here, Tanija.
Am I going to jail?
As long as you're cool, probably not. spread your feet out there for me.
Okay.
Thanks. Do you have any weapons?
Hello. And it wasn't two purses. It was only one purse. It wasn't. I was already concerned.
As the investigation continued, the girls tried playing nice, hoping to win over the officers. However, their charm didn't work. They were unusually cooperative and were even making confessions, but it soon became clear that this was only the tip of the iceberg.
When you're done with her, will you check her?
Sir, I don't have no problem with you checking me. There's no problem with you checking me. I just want to get this over with.
I got you. You guys all from here?
No, I'm not even from here. I'm supposed to be driving back home so I can get my baby, so my babysitter. We're from Michigan.
You're from Michigan?
We're not even from here. We was finna leave. I was finna go back to the hotel and change my clothes that I had already brought with me.
Didn't you guys see me parked earlier over there?
No, I wasn't driving. I didn't even see you parked earlier.
Is your ID in here at all?
No, but I have a picture. Like
a paper ID or anything?
Yeah. Are we going to jail?
Probably not.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
Under here? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a shirt. It's nothing in it.
Spread your feet apart.
Come on out, young lady.
Like, just to be honest, like, yeah.
Bring that purse with you.
Okay.
What's your name?
You said, what's my name? Hold on, let me give you the stuff that was stolen, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't even have no business stealing. I could have really just bought the stuff.
So then why did you?
Huh?
Then why?
Because, sir, I wanted the office for my kid.
Okay.
Huh?
Is that the car key?
Yeah, this is her keys.
Okay.
We just
Do you have anything else in your pockets?
No, that was just all, sir. That was just it.
How old are you?
You saw what am I?
Yeah.
I'm 19.
You're 19? Okay.
Yes, sir. I really didn't.
Come on back here. Listen, I'm gonna just have you have a seat in my car, all right? I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs, but you're not gonna be free to leave, okay?
Okay.
So this car right here for me.
Oh my God.
This one right here. What's your name, young lady?
Hi.
What's your name?
My name, Jayana.
Dayana or Jayana?
Jayana.
Jayana? Okay. Yeah. Jayana, just sit tight for me. I'm gonna close the door so I can get this back to the store, okay?
With nowhere left to turn and no excuses to shield them, they expressed their regrets, but by then it was far too late. They'd banked on the fact that being teenagers entitled them to some special privileges, but unfortunately for them, the law works a little differently from what they had imagined.
Hey man, come on out for me real quick. I want to have you searched by a female officer. But before that happens, I need you to turn around and put your hands on your back for me. Put your hands on your back for me. I'm going to put you in handcuffs. Doesn't mean that you're going to jail. Okay. Will you search her for me here in a second?
We really had no business doing that. It was like, I feel like it was just a dumb idea, and I never tried to do it.
Okay. So you're not going anywhere. She's going to search you.
All right,
You just need to turn around.
Okay?
Spread
Spread your feet apart.
Eventually, a search of their vehicle uncovered far more than expected. What started as a simple shoplifting case had escalated into something far more serious than it initially seemed.